Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. This is my Fs for my in-depth Blu-ray collection. I am going to do the Fs and the Gs back to back like I did with the last two. It's going to be the same as the last ones, just going to show you each film and give you my general opinion on them. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one is a film that I think I watched for the first time either the beginning of this year or the end of last year. It's an cheesy action 90s film. Some call it a classic, with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, and that is Face Off. I really enjoyed this. I liked the chemistry that both Travolta and Cage had with each other. They bounced off of each other quite well. I thought the idea of the film is quite clever. I thought it was really well done, and I just had a really fun time with it. So yeah, it's one of those like cheesy 90s films, like you have like your Con Air, your The Rock, those sort of films, Bad Boys, and this is one of them. And yeah, as I say, I really like this and look forward to checking it out again in the future. That is Face Off. Next up is a pickup from CX a while ago. I think I got this for 50p. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. It's a period piece, and they're very hit or miss with me. I generally don't tend to like them, but the cast for this is good, and as I say, it was only 50p, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go. What am I gonna lose, really? And that is Far From the Madding Crowd. Obviously stars Carey Mulligan, Matthias Schoenaerts, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Michael Sheen and Tom Sturridge as well. So yeah, this is directed by Thomas Vinterberg, who I believe directed The Hunt with Mads Mikkelsen, which I've heard is really good, so I want to watch that as well. But yeah, this might be alright. I don't really know. Let me know if you've seen it or if you know anything about it in the comments. That is Far From the Madding Crowd. Next up is another one that I've not seen yet, but I've heard it's a classic, a cult film, again from the 90s. It's directed by Terry Gilliam and stars Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro, and that is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I am aware there is an Arrow release for this, but I'm quite happy with the standard Blu-ray release because I don't really care about special features or anything. So yeah, happy to have this because I've heard it's really good. So again, if you've seen this, let me know down in the comments what you think about it. That's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And onto a film I have seen and I think is absolutely fantastic. Won 2 Academy Awards and is directed by David O. Russell, who is one of my favourite directors. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale and Amy Adams, and that is The Fighter. Really love this film. Think it's really good. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I really like it. Kind of, sort of similar to The Wrestler, like about a boxer who. This is like about boxer who. I don't really know. Is it like The Wrestler? It kind of gives me Wrestler vibes, especially the cover. But I watched The Wrestler recently, and I really like that. It's been a while since I watched this, so I remember it being good, but I can't remember if it's similar to The Wrestler or not. But oh well, yeah, really good film from what I remember. Performances were really good. They were the standout of the film, and I just like these types of films. So yeah, that is The Fighter. Next up is another sports film, and personally one of the best and most underrated of 2020. It stars Ben Affleck, and that is Finding the Way Back. I really, really like this film. I think I saw it about a year ago for the first time. I haven't seen it since, but I definitely will. Yeah, really like this film. Really good, inspirational story, and it hits you quite hard because obviously, I think even at the time of filming this, Ben Affleck himself was dealing with alcoholism. He was an alcoholic, and that is kind of at the center of this film. And I just thought it was really well done, really excellently directed, and just a really good watch. And the slipcover is don't know if you can see damage. That is because of the way that I store it. I have racks where I have to slot it in, and sometimes it doesn't want to go in the slipcover because it's quite tight, but there's nothing I can do about that, so but it doesn't bother me too much anyway. But yeah, anyway, that is Finding the Way Back. Next up is a film I went to see at the cinemas a few years ago and really liked it. I think I've seen it twice at the cinemas because it's just a feel-good film, and it's a British film, and I do like British comedies, especially newer ones. This stars Imelda Staunton, Timothy Spall, Celia Emery, David Heyman, John Sessions, and Joanna Lumley, and that is Finding Your Feet. Yeah, I really like this. It's not for everyone, but if you like a good British comedy, you'll probably really like this, because I found it quite funny and just liked all of the actors because they are like British acting legends, pretty much all of them. So yeah, really like this. Cannot recommend it enough. Check it out if you like British comedies. That is Finding Your Feet. Next up is a film directed by Damien Chazelle. Well, I say probably, it is my second favourite of his because I've not seen Whiplash, and La La Land is my favourite, and that is First Man with Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy. Really good film. I've only seen this once. I watched it in the cinema, but remember really liking it. I thought the music, the score was excellent, one of the best scores that year, and I just thought it was really interesting and a really well done film. The cinematography was brilliant, and the editing was really good. So yeah, really good film, First Man. Next up is a comedy that I've not seen yet. I think it's more of a romantic comedy by the looks of things. It stars Jason Segel and Emily Blunt, and that is The 5-Year Engagement. Looks quite good. Don't really know too much about it. Who else is in it? Let's try and see if I can find anyone else that's in it. Chris Pratt, and Risa fans. They're also in it. So yeah, this will probably be a fun watch. Let me know if you've seen it down below and what you think of it if you have seen it. 5-Year Engagement. Next up is one of the best Denzel Washington performances I've seen. One of his best films as well. Also stars John Goodman and Don Cheadle, and directed by my favourite director, Robert Zemeckis. That is Flight. Absolutely brilliant film. Love this film. Just think it's really well done, really good, and just really interesting. And I think, as I say, Denzel Washington's performance is one of his best in this film. There's not much more I can say about the film other than I really love it, and encourage everyone that has the chance to watch it to go ahead and watch it because it is really good. That's Flight. Next up is another one that is considered a cult classic that was a complete blind buy for me. I don't really know why I paid full price for this, £15, because I don't know whether I'm going to like it or not, and that is Flash Gordon, with a nice slipcover, which is, again, I don't know if you can see, don't know if it'll pick up, yeah, there you go, scratched, the slipcover because of how it's been stored, but I can't help that again, but as I say, I don't mind. Yeah, I've heard mixed things. Some people really like it, some people don't, so I don't know what I'm going to feel about it, because it is quite an old film, so, and it apparently is quite dated, so, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on Flash Gordon down below, whether you like it or don't. So yeah. Next up is a film starring Will Smith and Margot Robbie. That is Focus. I really like this. I think I haven't really heard too much about it. I've not heard really positive things about it, but then again, I've not heard really negative things about it, so I think it's one that's kind of gone under the radar, but I had a fun time with it. I thought it was really good, and the use of Sympathy for the Devil was really good, and it kind of sort of explains the song as well. Will Smith, it's a really good scene, probably the best scene of the film, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good thriller, and yeah, decent film. Focus. Next up is a remake to an 80s classic. The original I haven't seen. I have seen this one and I really liked it. There's a horrible sticker on the cover, don't know why. I think I got it from CX in my massive haul, but yeah, I really like this. That is Footloose. Fun time. I do want to watch the original because that's probably better than this, but I really like this. I like the music, I like the story, the cast's really good. It's obviously got Andy McDowell, Dennis Quaid, they're like the parents, but yeah, really good film, Footloose, the remake that is. Next up is a film, I don't know, did Nicholas Stoller directed this, and it was produced by Judd Apatow. Really good film. It did get like a sort of spin-off sequel, which will be in the next video, but this is Forgetting Sarah Marshall, with Jason Segel, Mila Kunis, Russell Brand, Kristen Bell. Yeah, really good film, really like it, really funny, had me in stitches. All these types of films from around this time I really have fun with. Like, you got this, Pineapple Express, Step Brothers, Knocked Up, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, all of those films I really love. Super Bad, and this is another one, really good film. Really recommend this if you've not seen it, especially if you like silly comedies. Yeah, so that is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And this next film you've probably seen on my channel more times than anything else in my collection, and that is because it's my favourite film. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you will already know this without me even saying anything about it, because I do talk about it a lot because I just absolutely adore this film, and that is Forrest Gump. I'm not really going to talk too much about it because you know my feelings on it, but I will just say I love this film, and I don't think any other film will get anywhere near as close to my love for this film. So yeah, that's Forrest Gump. Next up is a Christmas film that I watched when I was a kid. Remember really liking it. It stars Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti, and that is Fred Claus, which I will watch again this Christmas. Directed by David Dobkin, who did Wedding Crashers, and he did Eurovision, and I think he did The Internship as well, I think. But yeah, Fred Claus, really funny film, really good Christmas film as well. Yeah, so look forward to watching this again at Christmas time. Three more. Next up, we got a film which you've already seen now because of the cover, Free State of Jones, Matthew McConaughey. I've heard it's really good, based on a true story, and I love true stories, and I really like Matthew McConaughey, so I look forward to watching this. I haven't seen it yet, so yeah, I look forward to checking this out soon because it seems interesting. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it down in the comments. This is another one I've not seen, which was another Blind Buy. Stars Johnny Depp and Heather Graham, and that is From Hell. Don't know too much about it. I think I watched the trailer and thought, oh, it looked quite good. Like, I think it's about Jack the Ripper. So yeah, I look forward to watching this again. If you've seen it, I know I should be giving thoughts on more of these. I need to watch more of these, but I haven't got time most of the time. So let me know your thoughts down below if you've seen it, what it's like, all of that. So yeah, that's From Hell. And the final one is another Judd Apatow film. I recently put this up to complete all my collection. I've now got all of his films. This one is, as I say, I've said with Judd Apatow films in the past, I think they're all like 4 or 5-star films, but each film isn't as good as the last, or you know what I mean. So like the 30-Year-Old Virgin I think is best, and I think his weakest is The King of Staten Island. King of Staten Island I'd still give like a 4.5 star. 40-Year-Old Virgin 5. This is a 5-star, and this is Funny People, with Seth Rogen, Adam Sandler and Leslie Mann. Really good film, love it. I love the mix of, it's not just stupid comedy, there is some heartwarming bits to it. It is a good film. I really like it, and definitely check this out if you haven't seen it already, because it is a fantastic film, as I've already said a few times now. So that is Funny People. And that is everything in my Fs. I will now move on to my Gs. They'll be a bit longer because there are a little bit more of them. So this video should be up soon. On the day of recording this, I've only just got around to uploading my Es, so you'll see them on the day of me recording this. Hopefully, if I remember, the Fs will be up tomorrow, and then the Gs will be up on Friday, and then I'll do more after that. So yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching this video, everyone. If you'd like the video, please don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, then by all means give it a dislike. But if you do choose to dislike it, I would appreciate it if you let me know down in the comments what you didn't like about the video, so I can improve on it in the next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this, and turn the notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded on the channel. Comment down below, have you seen any of these? What are your thoughts on them? Anything. I will get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.